Welcome back, everybody. Rudy, what's good, my man? How's the day going? Foul on the first line of the day. Less pain today. That's good to hear, my man. That's good to hear. So what, you're going in for surgery, you said, right? Getting that tooth like removed, I guess. Two wisdom teeth. Oh, damn, bro. Both of them? That's gonna suck. At least they'll be giving you some decent medication afterwards. That swing did not help that dude at all right there. Lucifer, come on, bud. Come here. If you're gonna be like this, just come here. of the E36's internet is definitely lagging. You can see it. I came out a little bit too soon on that last outer zone there. I'm trying to, my dude. I'm trying. It's going. You know, the whole waiting for replies now. Appreciate you stopping by, though, Schmitty. Hope the day is going well, even though I'm busy. Everybody with these wide swings, like Englishtown is like one of the easiest tracks to straight line approach. Yeah, just an ACS lobby, my man. ACS lobby. How's the day going? Full up? Waiting impatiently to go home. I feel it. I'm just getting a whole bunch of practice in randoms even, just so I can learn how to adjust to people that I've never driven with for the comp, you know what I mean? Getting the car dialed in and everything. We might put some more into the anti-roll bar. We brought it from like 5 stock up to 12, might go up to 15. See how that works out. So it's inside. Yeah, I'm gonna try to bring this up to 15. I'm staying in it. Getting right on his door, but Need a little bit more angle out of that one right there. He goes so shallow on that first corner. So shallow. He was on me. Good. That was a slow entry, my man. Slow entry into that corner. Such a bad lead run. Such a bad lead run. Tip link? There shouldn't even be a tip link for full lock. I didn't even know I had that set up, to be honest. I didn't think I set that up. I don't even know what that goes to be honest. Really? In the description of my video, it says there's... Let me check this. What? Weird. Okay. That's weird, because, yeah, my description should be, like... My YouTube video description should automatically be, like, my setup, my rig, all that. Whoa. You said my Streamlabs. That's really weird. Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing on Streamlabs. Like, I knew it was a thing, but I didn't know it was saying that on my stream. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that though. I didn't even know that was a thing. Because, like, I've seen other creators with, like, their PayPal and stuff like that, but I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to wait till his monetization and everything. But, yeah, I didn't know Streamlabs was doing that. Sorry if I butcher the name. Medine, Quebec said hi. Thank you. Hi, how are you? How's your day going? I appreciate it, full on. Yeah, I didn't even know that was doing that, to be honest. But yeah, no, like, I've seen other creators having, like, their PayPal up in their description and all that, and I was like, I'll just probably wait till I get monetized. It shouldn't take... It won't be that long, you know? The watch hours is going to be what's going to take the longest to get, for sure. But, you know, it's all coming along. Grateful for every little bit of support that I get. Medine, nice drift. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. We're practicing for a drift competition that Full Lock Gold Rush, who's in the chat here, is me and him we're trying to host that and get that. We want to make a season out of it and, like, do all that, but Full Lock is full out hosting it for the... That was a horrible entry by this guy. But if you haven't already, and you don't know who Full Lock Gold Rush is, go check out his channel, too. That man has been killing it with us. Me and Full Lock always on here on Assetto. Man's sliding. He's only been sliding for a couple months, but he is killing it. Yes, yeah. The tournament will be on my live. I'm pretty sure Full Lock's going to be live while we do it. I'm going to be live. Most of the people who are in it are probably going to be live. Bro, can I get a little room for my transition there, bud? Thank you. And I run into the wall. Of course I do. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Everybody who streams it. Made in Quebec, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you again for the love, my man. Thank you. The judges and announcers will have their own stream going. And yeah. That's what I figured. And then we're probably gonna have like 2 separate calls going on too, where the judges and announcers are probably gonna be in the one call, and then the judge is probably gonna pop over into the other call to tell the results and everything. That way we don't hear them discussing it and everything. We might turn around and hop in a different lobby, though, if there's only going to be, like, 2 people in here. Full Lock, have we had anybody reach out and want to be a judge yet, or are we still looking for judges? Oh my gosh. Okay, word. I guarantee we're probably not looking at a full roster for the first event, though. I'd be surprised if we had a full roster for the first event. That was such a bad transition. I'm so worried about him not giving me my space. So we'll do first event and everything, like Zero's qualifying, still makes it through and everything like that. I will push you across the line sideways, sir. Well, yeah, so normally if you zero out, no matter what, like, for qualifying and everything like that, even if there's enough drivers, zeroing out will automatically mean, like, you're not even in comp. So, like, That's why I'm saying probably for first comp, because it's like first one, we're gonna get down, see how it goes and everything. We'll just let everybody, like even the zeros, go through, just because we want to have a comp. We want to see how it goes, right? So like we can put in the zero and everything like later on. I don't know who's with me, my man. I have no idea. Okay, that needs to close. I don't even know what that's up. M3 is somebody called that clapped. But I should probably just get into a different server at this point, because like says 2 drivers, but I've been literally driving with the same guy over and over and over again. No, no, no. I have no idea who is with me. I have no idea. Honestly, we're just trying to find some actual English town with some people on it, so... Simply's gonna run on the comp too? Nice, word. I'm on it. I honestly can't wait for the comp, my man. Like, it's gonna be fun. AI drift. Yeah, see, like, all these, like... I guess we're kind of stuck in this one. It kind of sucks, but... If we actually, though, like, we actually have, like, 14 to 16 come in, like, for first comp, that's craziness. That'll be half a field. That's going to be really good. That'll be some decent battles, some decent standings-wise to go at. Like, it'll be a good first one if everybody actually is able to show up. I hope we can get it done smoothly, though, full lock. Like, no real big issues. Like, I hope it just goes smoothly and everybody just has a good time, you know? Because, like, the big thing for me is, like, 8 o'clock, 8:30 is usually when I'm getting off and everything and off the wheel. So, like, us starting at 6, we got to be, like, right on schedule, like, kind of thing. Like, if anything goes wrong, I might have to pull out a bit early, so... What is up with people in this wide swing? Like... I'm not even gonna bother following that. Like, I don't... Let's use like 3/4 of the freaking track and cut off the other driver, like... Yeah, we definitely could. We just got, like I said, do we have enough judges right now? Do we, like, do I have to set up a time now to, like, go through the rules with them and stuff like that? Like that's going to need to be done too before like somebody needs to go through and look the rules. Why is everybody so slow on entry? Come on, like it's English Town, my guys. Okay, judges are still the thing we're lacking on right now. Okay. Like, I literally feel like I'm going so slow. There we go. And if I didn't push him, he wouldn't have made it around that corner. I don't care about the damn voice chat. I don't need people hearing me complain about their driving. That driving, like... We're going, that was finally a decent speed entry on, yeah, see, he disconnected, he left. But that was finally a decent speed on the entry, he just overcooked it. Like, man. Man, oh man. That was a horrible entry. I have too much brake on that. Dude, come here then. Come here. You're gonna start yelling and being an ass. Like, this is all you've been doing all day is yelling. Malicious, what is up? How's your day going? If you're gonna sit here though, you gotta lie down. You know I'm driving, dude. Drifting with the cat on the lap, guys. Not too bad. It's been a slower day, but it's been a day. You know, it's been a slower one, but it's been a day. It hasn't been bad. I didn't want to mess up his run. I saw him coming. I held my clutch way too long. Okay, lie down. You want to stay up here on my lap? You gotta like sit down or something. Yes, sir. Enough. Enough. Okay, no. 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 If you're gonna be like this, no. If you're gonna be like that, you can get off. You're not gonna claw me. No. No, you're not gonna dig your claws into me, sir. Man, it's so slow. Wow. Wow, my dude. That was nice. I was hoping he would have disappeared, but he did not. Yeah, people like that. That's crazy. Go somewhere away from my feet, dude. You can't be underneath my feet, my man. Cat's all over the place today. Being very, very much a dickhead. Like, get that A86 out of here. I've inspired you to blow off the dust off your sim rig. Oh, I appreciate it, my man. But, you know, that sim rig, once you get into it, you find something you love, man. Yeah, I haven't been able to stop, I'm not gonna lie. More Moza questions? Go for it, my man. I just found out what they did with my wheel. I had my motherboard replaced in the wheelbase, and then my a pedal sensor replaced. That's what Moza ended up doing with my wheel. Let's see if that little AE86 can keep up. I have a feeling that guy's not going to really keep up with this. Oh, I need a little bit more angle out of that first one. Man. Right to full lock. This man was shallow, and I'm still playing. I'm gonna catch him, even though he was shallow. Maybe not. He's tightened up and smoothed up the run there. I was catching him there for a minute the other one too, but yeah, I'm using an Amazon shifter and all that on here. Yes, sir. That I'm not 100% sure. If it goes into Moza, like if it goes into the Logitech wheel, probably not. If it's a USB plugged one, then yes. Because like before I changed to this shifter over here, I was actually running the Thrustmaster TH8A with it. But my brother wanted his shifter back, so I hooked up my other one. Can you stop yelling, sir? When I switched over, though, I didn't keep anything from my Logitech besides my handbrake, and that was because I basically ran the same handbrake as what I do now. Oh, that was beautiful last zone right there. Let's go. If you have the cheap Logitech shifter and want to use it on the Moza, you'll have to buy a Logitech dongle adapter for 40 bucks. It takes the old school plug and turns it into USB. Speed better. Yeah, this one right here was like 50 bucks, and I honestly, like, compared to Logitech, like, I love this thing way more. This thing's way better. Like, you can feel it, you have some resistance, you can hear it, like, you can actually, it feels nice. Honestly, if you're gonna go with one, if you can afford the R5, go with the R5, my man. Like, the one thing I will say about my R3, I love my R3. Don't get me wrong. I do love it, but I do wish I had more power output. Okay, you're right down by my feet again. Go. Thank you. Oh yeah, money isn't a problem. Even with the money, like, comparatively, like, for the bundles there, like, depending where you're at, too, like, even, not even really depending where you're at, even here in Canada, where it's more, stuff's usually more priced out. The R5 bundle is only like $100 or $150 more or something like that, and I just couldn't afford it at the time. I kind of set myself a budget, and I was like, most of my budget went to my PC. If it wasn't for that, I would have probably got myself like an R5, R9 or something. But, like, there's not much of a price difference, in all honesty, for bundle to bundle. I think it's like 100, 150 bucks more or something like that. But yeah, I would definitely still say, though, go with an R5, just because, like, that's the one thing I will say that I do miss, and I would wish I would have spent the extra money and just bit the bullet having that R5. See, that's the thing. Full log, yeah. You're more of a racer than I am, but, like, I want what you have. Like, I want an R21 Ultra, an R25 Ultra, something like that. Like, I want something big. I want something hefty so I can do it. And even with an R9, I've been looking into it and everything. For the R9, I think I'd still be running at like 80, 90% for my drifting. Like, how much do you, how many Newton meters do you run for your when you drift, full lock? You run your R21 at 7? Okay. Alright, yeah. See, I think I would be, like, even with my, like, having, I'd still probably run, for up to drifting, I'd probably run up to an, like, max 12 and a half Newton meters, probably. $876, press play. What's good? How's it going, man? Going all right over here. How about yourself? How's the day going? But yeah, I think full lock, I'd probably run max like 12 and a half Newton meters for drifting. I like that heavy feel. Chilling, I'm blessed. Yes, sir. Every day is a blessing. Every day. There's a lot of beautiful things around us every single day. Every day is a blessing that you are in good health and good spirits. Wow. 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 Love the PC. Thank you, my man. It's been, we're actually upgrading it here. We gotta end up, putting a 4 terabyte hard drive in that I just got. So we gotta end up, throwing that in at some point soon, because I have not gotten to that yet. Building one for your son? Nice. I wish I would have built mine, but I bought mine a pre-built. Next one I'm doing is definitely, I'm definitely gonna build my next PC. I just didn't know enough about PCs. Like, I've been around PCs my whole life, but like, I just recently got back into them like a couple years, like years back after not knowing anything about them again. And I'm still pretty, I'll admit, I'm pretty dumb when it comes to PCs, but you know, I'm learning more and more. So next one I'm gonna do, I'm probably gonna end up building. Bro, apparently the hard drive I have 4 terabytes. It's one cable. I gotta find out. I gotta clip it into that, and then find out where it goes on my mother. I have no idea where it goes. None. And my brother, bless my brother. My brother is younger than I am, 8 years difference. But this dude built his own PC years ago, years ago. So he knows a lot about PCs. He's really like into that tech stuff. This man's like even knows how dumb I am when it comes to technology. He's like, dude, just look up a YouTube video on how to do it with your motherboard, so you know where to plug. I'm like, you know how stupid I am. He's like, I didn't say it, but I'm like thinking in my head, and like I ask him how he knows how stupid I am with tech. He's gonna be like, yep, that's why I suggested it. Like. I'm getting that. Yeah, that's good, my man. That's really good because I'm working on it myself. Like since I started streaming, I make my own music. I started making my own music. I owned and like figured out how to make my BeamNG server work and all that. Like never doing any of this before in my life. Like, you know, I just jumped into it and said, let's go with it. Like, even when it came to, like, setting up my, like, streaming and everything like that, I had no idea how any of this worked. I was watching YouTube videos on how to set up Streamlabs, how to help, like, set up your scenes, all of it, man. I was, and I've only been streaming now for, I think I'm on my 6th month now. Man, I've learned so much in the past 6 months just having to do this. It's crazy. Dude, that's my problem. That's my problem. Everything inside a PC is so small, and I'm always afraid I'm going to break it. Like, I think that's my main worry, is the fact that I think I'm going to break everything. I feel like I'm literally going to break everything that I touch in there. Like, and I paid, what was it? I think it was like, my PC is worth like $2 grand. Ryzen 7 7700 for like 32 gigs DDR5 with a 4060 Ti. Like, I'm definitely scared, because if I break something out of that, I can't afford to replace that right now. Dude, yeah, I was looking at upgrading my RAM, my man, and just to go up to, because I only have 2 slots, so I have to like get 2 32s, to go up to 64 gigs or whatever it was. I think it's like, for me, $1,250 right now. I'm 6'5", 250, delicately not my strong suit. Hello. How's it going, my man? How's the day been? Nice to see you stopping by. 6'5". Damn, man. I don't want to talk about 5'8". Alright. 5'8", maybe on a good day, 150 pounds. I've been the damn same size since high school, my man. People are so weird. I'm literally sitting here waiting to run. No, let's just fly through it. Okay. What was that? Damn. Backing up the drift car to go to... Oh, dude, that sounds fire. I had to get rid of my car. That was going to be my little drift car, man. I got to get rid of the 2010 Jenny. Still got the turbo downstairs, though, you know. What is up with this swing entry, my dude? Like, man cannot drive. Wow. Dang, dog. Bump and run, yes, sir. Dude, the blow-off valve, like literally the stock blow-off valve sounds nasty in those. I don't know why it sounds that good, but it does sound really good, even like just straight stock. Like I got the turbo downstairs. I think I'm going to be trying to sell that at some point soon. I don't see myself getting another vehicle soon, seeing I'm trying to move again. So my brother has one sitting outside. He's got a 2010 sitting outside right now. That one's the exact same year, everything. The only difference is, well, because he took it off my car, because the one that I sold, had to get rid of, was his old car. He took off the big brake kit, so like he got the Brembo brakes and all that on his now. Instead of it being on like what would have been mine. Like if I honestly had the money and everything, I don't. My brother really doesn't drive his car. Like I'm pretty sure like it's off the road right now and everything. Like, wow, fucking ACS lobbies, my dude. But yeah, no, he's got another one sitting outside, and if I had the money, I could probably buy it from him. But I don't have the money for probably how much he wants for that. He probably wants like $4 or $5 grand for it. Just the pedal, my man. Just the pedal. You just have to. So the plate that they give you and everything, you can space out the pedals enough to have all three of them on there. So that pedal should come with the pedal where it clips into. It'll clip into the brake pedal. Like it'll plug into the brake pedal, and then it should come with like 4 screws. Or 4 screws? Yeah, 4. 4 screws to be able to attach it to your plate, and then that's it. Nothing extra needed. But yeah, low life. Yeah, that's that was gonna be my drift car, my man. It's gonna be my summer project. I was gonna, actually would have been working on it right now, to probably be honest. Like. Basically got that car for free for the almost like I had to pay my brother a bit of like everything, but you know, for what it is, was basically free. But we put the engine back in at the transmission and everything. All I needed to get that thing running was a bumpers, timing chain, drive shaft, and brakes, and thing would have been on the road. Right. This is why low life, like you said, you had to take save them in the lobbies, try not to hit people. I wait on some of these things like dude, it's exactly, dude. It's really honestly why I'm usually not in ACS lobbies ever. That's why I've always really driven alone, or like when you see me most of the time, I'm in full locks lobbies or like non-ACS like I can't stand ACS lobbies for the most part. Like 85%, 90% of people can't really drive. They don't have track etiquette, and then you get that maybe 5 to 10% every once in a while that can. It's so annoying. A little too deep in the road zone too right there. I saw it low and a lot less stress. I'm going on 43 kids. I do it to unwind and shit. Dude, I feel that. Like, I totally do. I'm 32. I'm 32. Got, like, 13-year-old. Like, I got a kid myself. Like, nah, man. I do it for fun and everything, but I do it to unwind, definitely. And I'm glad this guy's using the S14 though. Because, man, that's what I'm trying to do with this car. I'm trying to make it be able to keep up with the two fastest in the pack, which is the S13 and the S14, so. I tapped the brake when I didn't need to. Dumb. That was dumb of me. Don't do that dumb wide swing. You're doing that dumb wide swing. Why did I get on the brake again? I need to. Ah, man. I'm gonna go back. Catch you later, bro. Have a good rest of your day, lowlife. Hope it goes well, my man. Stay safe. Yeah, that was a good run. Until it was not a good run. Yeah, I didn't touch the brake that time, and I stayed in it. I didn't loop it. Maybe I do know what I'm talking about sometimes. I don't know. That one's still up in the air. A little too late on that handbrake on the transition. Wow. Like, I'm even being nice and letting them use that. I could definitely be like just take off on it and not let them have my door, that's for sure. Man, that's some oof. Oof, chat. Oof. I think that's new lobby time because, yeah, drivers are just starting to get worse and worse in there. Why isn't this loaded? Excuse me? Okay, weird. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, I'm not going into oh, give me that. Give me the Aristo. I'll take the Aristo. I will not drive that RX-7. I do not like that RX-7 at all. I always forget to change my phone into all messages on the chat. Ah! Horrible, horrible, horrible. Yeah, this is one of the ones that needs to be on the 410 gears. Hit the wall. Wow, everybody's just going in like that. That's crazy. I forgot to do my brakes. No, I didn't. Yeah, no, I definitely didn't. Everybody's just sitting in the pits in here, like, dang. Get the Altezza. You say they got more available now, but we'll go back into English Town because, yeah. That Aristo is a big body car, though. That was a lot to swing around right there. That's not what I wanted, but okay. Back to pits. Man, load. Put that there. I wasn't given any room to transition, guys. Like, wow. No room to transition there. And this guy's just gonna crazily roll through the start. Who's in the R32? That thing, whoever's in that, like, they need to, like, that transition that they do is crazy too much angle. They angle up more before swinging it. Like, what is that? I'm not gonna wait for you anymore, buddy. I'm taking off. If you want to catch me, you're gonna have to catch me. Like, what is that transition, my man? You are, like... Next stream too, guys, I'm pretty sure we're going to be doing back on some BeamNG, doing some more career mode. We have not touched RLS in a minute, and we're sitting on 42 million. I honestly thought they already made it through. Why are we doing 70 at entry? Like, what are we doing right now? The heck is this guy doing? Bro's T-boning me in the middle of a corner. What is that about? Serious right now. Boys, chat, I'm missing FD. FD is live right now. What is it today? Is today qualifying? No, top 32's on right now, boys. Been on for a little bit, but yeah, top 32's on. The pro spec. I don't understand this guy. That's something that we can't be doing. Those wall tabs, we can't be doing those. Oh, bless me. Sorry again, chat. Dang. I'm still here lurking, Bull. Someone in here saying that they use 430 gear, my dude. 430s. How you just doing small repairs? Nice. Yeah, that's what I said, bro. Like, I'm like a 391s, 410s max. These guys, somebody said they're running 430s. Like, I'm like sitting here trying to figure out why I'm having issues and everything like that. And basic, like, nah, they're 430s. That explains a lot. Yeah. 430s or 410, but mainly 430s, so third in grip. Like, what? What are you talking? I got plenty of grip in third gear on 391s. Like... That was a great run. 430s, yeah, man. Definitely is. Now I'm gonna get left in the dust because I didn't jump like I should have. Alright, full luck. I'll see you in a bit. and sharing his tune for his 86. That is slow. Who is in this ether, this freaking BMW? I'm gonna need to leave this lobby though if everybody's gonna be running that tune for 30 years, my dude. Like, there's no way. I'm just gonna be pushing them around the track. The man's telling me to go faster. He was basically cut the course and was driving straight. Bro was saying pushing me after he straightened and he had to reinitiate. He would have zeroed. That would have been a zero out. And the wheel broke. I felt that. Steering broke on the car when I did that. Felt that. Oh, that's the first thing you say in chat all day? I think I'm gonna probably end stream here some point soon. Takes so much angle out of his car. That dude takes so much angle out of his car to try to drive away. Like, what is going on with that? Yo, Corrupt, what is good, my man? What is good? I'm gonna try and do, man. This one guy in the... There's another guy in a... What is he driving? He's in a 350 now. But this man's like telling me to go faster when he's like, oh, I was pushing you around the track. And I'm like, bro, you had to reinitiate and you were driving straight through turn 2. Of course you're gonna be pushing me around the track. He's like, go faster. I'm like, bro, are you serious? He stalled up on that. Oh, man, that would have been perfect if he would have just stayed on it. Put softs. That's a good point. That's a really good point. Put some soft tires on. Let's see if I can even get a run in with the softs. So I have the tire pressure down on 22. Softs might need to be up a little bit higher for the tire pressure. I haven't driven on softs in forever, my dude. Yeah, okay, I'll gap him. I don't even know if that guy is still in here, but I'll gap some. Yeah, no. I'll gap one of these guys. Is he gonna keep up? That's the S13. He might keep up. If he ain't in here, yeah, exactly. This man gonna chase. Oh, he disconnected? Wow. Yeah, the guy disconnected too. Ginge, S13. That was the guy who was... What are we doing? The guy I just gapped is back. I think I need some more pressure on the softs, though, for the chase. So that was a hell of a hard chase to do. Oh, I just gapped him right off the line. Oh, we gapped somebody there. That was... What is this guy driving? Like... That RX-7 is garbage. Corrupt. Maybe I'll just throw everybody off in comp and I'll just run hard tires. I'll just run a hard tire compound. Throw everybody right off. Oh yeah. Yeah, corrupt. I think that's what I'm doing, my man. I think that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm gonna run a hard tire compound in comp. I think that's definitely what I do. I'm gonna give somebody a lead run with the hard tire compound now. Oh yeah. And if people are going to complain corrupt at that point, I'm going to tell them exactly the exact same thing. People in real life, people in FD, they run different tires. They're not bound to one tire. I'll tell them the exact same thing. They're bound to a certain tread wear, I believe, but they're not to a certain tire because some run Toyo, some run Falcon, like, yeah, nah, man, like, that's part of comp. That's part of the way it is. You can't adapt. You can't adapt. You can't adapt, and you're not that good of a driver, obviously. My opinion on it, though. You know, like I said, I want to do this like real life, which means if you want to run a soft tire compound or a hard tire compound or medium, you should be able to. Because at that point, like, we're going to go be like, oh, well, everybody's going to complain and this and that. People are going to complain whether or not they're behind or not, just whether or not based on the fact of somebody running. Like, we're going to just do tire compound. Fine, I'll drop my tires. I will run the medium compound, but I'm dropping my tire pressure down to like 8 pounds, which means I'm going to have a shit ton of side bite. Then people are going to complain that I'm running such low tire pressure. If somebody's going to complain, they're going to complain no matter what. You know what I mean? But no, that's basically the way I feel on it, my man. Like, we should be allowed to run the different tire compounds. Like, it's not like I could totally be like let's say there's a mod that you can, like, there's mods that you can add in to get more tires and everything. Then I would be like, no, running any of the 4 tire compounds we have, hard, soft, medium, or rain, I think should be fine. Like, it's just an adaptive way of driving, right? You just got to adapt to it. If they're running soft tires, you're gonna have to lower your tire pressure. You're gonna need to get that side bite to be able to keep up. Like, you're gonna need to do something. You know what I mean? It's not just got to adapt to the driving. You can't just and everybody's gone again. Like, what's I'm in an ACS server, my man. ACS Sim HQ. I'm gonna have to look into that, like Full Lock was saying. I've only got a little bit of more time on. I probably got about like 20 minutes, half an hour. Corrupt. If you do still want to join in, I sent it to you on the Discord. But yeah, I probably got about half hour left in me. It's I'm not feeling well today. Wasn't feeling not feeling the greatest, and was like, eh. Did you end up making a new content manager? Yeah, you did. Probably not gonna lie. I feel that. ACS lobbies are just, ugh, bro. Hey, well, now that you're in here, though. Dow. Put the team livery on. I know nobody else can see it, but we can see each other, so. Oh, did I not? I don't know if I. Oh, I'm back on mediums. That's right. That was a perfect run right there. Let's go. Oh man, that was perfect until like the very end. I tapped the wall. I think we lost that guy, Corrupt. Oh, what a dive. That was right on the wall. That's going to be right on the wall again. Dang. Nah, you good, you good. Did your handbrake break or something, bro? Oh, it's bent. Damn. That Aristo's not keeping. No, that thing's not keeping up. I might have just bullied him out of the lobby. I was on that door. I might have just bullied him out of here. No, you reloading? All right. We've been getting some mad runs in full lock. Mad runs. We've been killing it today. We're going to be ending stream here probably soon, but then I'm going to take a look into some of that other stuff. I'm going to probably take a look at that thing that you sent me about the Streamlabs thing, because I didn't know that was going on. And then I may or may not hide my PayPal in the description of my channel on my YouTube. May or may not, so, you know. What's up? So yeah, full lock. I'm gonna see about that. What you told me earlier with that Streamlabs stuff. And then I'm probably, like I said, like I don't know if you heard me or not, but I'm probably gonna hide my PayPal in my description on my YouTube, along with Discord and all that. Because I think I'm gonna open up my Discord now and start letting the community have access to that and all that. So. Like, I've had my Discord, I think, set up for, like, a couple months now. Nah, maybe not that long. Maybe not a couple months, but at least a couple weeks, and I just haven't put it out yet. Oh my gosh. That one's a clip right there. I'm actually speaking of that. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted right there. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to look into that a bit more. I didn't tell you one of my other homies has all paid BDC cars that I'm going to get this weekend off him. Oh, word. All right. Word. Alright, this is going to be my last one, Corrupt. I'm going to get off after this one, so let's make this one really good. Keep it, yes sir! I'll cut a little bit, I'll cut. I'm back up, I'm back there, I'm back. Let's go. I know I said last one, but I'll do one or two more. Oh, I clipped the wall. I just tapped the wall. Nice little tap. Drag of the bumper on the wall. Oh, wow. No, I over-rotated slightly. Damn. I gotta figure out something, bros. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna be paying for some groceries soon. I gotta go pick up some groceries, and my bank account is empty. Let me tell you. Cash App? No, I don't think Cash App's a thing in Canada, my dude. Like, I've got PayPal, and that's about it. Yeah, Cash App is non-existent up here. I look up Cash App and everything. Bro, let me tell you, it pulls up PayPal, Money Cash, Hey Cash, B&B Cash App. Yeah, Canada's really weird for that stuff. I don't know what they use, what everybody uses. Apparently there's something everybody uses up here. I don't know what it is. Nah, I got pushed off track. And then barreled into. Barreled. Let's go. It is. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Venmo? Oh, God. Is Venmo a thing up here? No, apparently that's all American based, apparently. Let's see. No, Cash App does not work in Canada. It's only US and UK. All you guys, and then Venmo. Yeah, and Venmo is only for US. So yeah, that's how messed up Canada is, my dude. That's craziness. I never knew that. I thought we had Venmo, but no, Venmo's a US thing only, and then Cash App's a UK and US thing. Canada gets left out of those things. Canada just gets left out of all those things. I'm used to it. But nah, man, you don't have to do that. I appreciate it, but nah, you don't have to. I've been surviving off of noodles for a couple months. It doesn't hurt, you know. Food's food, as long as I'm eating. As long as it's something that I eat, you know, I'm happy. Food's food. Does it get tiring? Yeah, of course. But besides, yeah, dude, it happens. I'm in the middle of looking for a job and everything. I haven't been working, like, you know, it is what it is. It happens. Yeah. The only way I got to get money full lock, honestly, and is like I said, PayPal or direct like e-transfer through bank, and it's not a big deal, my dude. I appreciate it, but like I'll get by. Oh, damn. Oh, I missed my gear horribly. I'm good, I'm good. I'll catch it. I'll cut track a little bit. I'm sure worst case scenario too, you know. I can loan out an extra, I could probably get a loan. And I'm pretty sure Faded probably won't let me starve either, so. Oh, that's me, that's me. I hit the wall mad there. Alright, I've got one more lead, one more chase, boys. And then I'm going to call it. I have to. I could. I'm still, honestly, I'm waiting for Faded to make me deep fried mac and cheese balls. So, yeah. There's also that. Alright. Last lead and chase, Krupp. Well, we're not gonna do that as a last lead and chase. That was bullshit. Can people, like, actually just get out of the way for a minute? Like, have their reset button on? And this is why it's not going to last long, Corrupt. Man's going to end up having to make another account after what? Okay, dude. Jeez. Yeah, no, exactly. That's usually why I stop too. Yep. I'm gonna stop just because it's the fucker. I literally, I don't want these guys behind us. He literally just pushed me all the way through. Like, man does not know how to, like... Oh yeah, okay, we're in a professional track for drifting that's set for a competition style. Let's go 4 deep in there. Yeah, that's not what we're doing. That's not what I'm here to do right now. There we go. I went too deep. Dang. Ah, look, how's it feel? I'm not moving out of the track, my dude. Watch, he's gonna wait. He's gonna wait for all 4 of us because he thinks we're all gonna go. I'm not moving. I ain't moving. Yeah, let's drift the wrong way. Okay, this is the end of my stream, guys. This is literally going to be the end of stream right here. We got people now going the wrong way on the course. We got everybody being dumbasses. We're done. But everybody, thank you for stopping in. Thank you for showing the love. Thank you for coming over and enjoying the content and just keeping company. I appreciate every single one of you. I thank every single one of you. Full lock, it's all good, my man. It helped. It's been nice being able to, like, it's annoying to be able to turn around and have them drive the way they do, but at the same time, it's definitely helped me be able to chase a lot better in a certain way. But, like, I don't mind it. It just gets annoying after I've been live for 3.5 hours. So after 3.5 hours, it gets a little annoying. But I thank every single one of you guys for showing the love, coming out, enjoying the content, just keeping company. I hope all you guys have a great rest of your evening. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I hope to see all y'all guys in the next stream, which hopefully tomorrow. I don't know what's going on. I'm supposed to have plans today. Plans didn't happen, so plans might be tomorrow. I'm not sure. So I may be live tomorrow. If not tomorrow, I will definitely be live Sunday, guys. So I hope to see every one of you guys in at least Sunday stream, if not tomorrow if I am live. So everybody have a great night. Have a great weekend.